You know her, you love her, she's never actually been in a Pun Diddly video, I don't think. Please welcome my mother! So you have some questions for her. And are you ready for this?
Oh yeah. Do I get to say anything? Even your dirty secrets?
Sarah Turtle asks,
Oh, hi Sarah.
what was Fetus Chris's favorite messy thing to get into and play with?
Mud. Chris loved mud and he loved to be just in his underwear. And Noah was the same way. What is it about boys? I'd look in the backyard and you would be covered in mud. If there was mud somewhere, you found it. If there was mud like 20 feet away, I mean you were beelining it for the mud.
Grace Terraberry asks, was Chris a picky eater?
Chicken was a nightmare. To get protein in this kid, he'd put one piece of chicken in his mouth and he would chew it literally for 20 minutes. I mean, it's like mush in his mouth. And I'm saying, just swallow. And he wouldn't. I can't tell you how many times I had to dig meat out of your mouth because you would just hold it in your cheeks.
Nia asks, what was the scariest, as in heart attack inducing, thing Fetus Chris ever did, whether on purpose or accident?
Well, it was definitely when you were in the pool. Chris is playing on the steps of the pool and I'm like right there, 5 feet away. But I'm like looking through a magazine or something. And all of a sudden I look up and he is literally sitting on the bottom of the pool under, let's see, you were in the shallow end though, but you were small. So you're literally just sitting there, you weren't panicking. And I'm looking at you, you were like crisscross applesauce or something like that, sitting on the bottom of the pool, looking through the water up at me. And I was so shocked because it was so bizarre looking because I'm thinking, first of all, why are you not panicking? Because you can't breathe. What in the world? And then it's like, oh my gosh, my 2-year-old is underwater.
Ooh, another question, kind of on the same vein.
Okay.
Jewel asks,
Oh, hi, Jewel.
was Fetus Chris a troublemaker?
He did not want to lay down for naps. And
See, I don't ever run out of energy. Like, I get tired, but if you want to go somewhere, I'm down for that.
you exhausted me. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh. So by like 3 o'clock, I had to lay down.
Every day.
I had to. And I couldn't get him to lie down. And I'm just like,
A whole hour.
I'm just like, lay down.
Ray asks, real question.
Okay.
What is the stupidest thing he ever did where he wound up hurting himself?
That had to be the zip line. A set of bike handlebars that my intelligent child decides to use an S-hook open with a line and then
Over a string attached to 2 trees.
And then what did you do when you got down to the bottom or something?
No, I got stuck in some leaves.
That's right.
We're really high up, so I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I think I can drop from here. So I let go, causing a bow and arrow effect.
Yes.
Where the line shot the handlebars straight up into the sky. I land, I take a second to recover, like, okay, I'm okay. I haven't heard the bike handlebars hit the ground. So I turn to look up to see where the handlebars are. At that moment,
The exact moment.
it was
Timing couldn't be
making
better.
a beeline. This is the side of the handlebar. Wham! My world exploded.
That's what you get because when you were like 3 years old, you broke my nose.
Shayna asks, did he have any weird habits other than digging holes in the garden and pooping in them?
You like to go potty in different places for whatever reason.
We have a photo. We have a photo of you and Dad, and then if you zoom in the background,
You always preferred to go potty outside instead of inside.
hug attack. What is the background, like the story behind that photo?
We were at a restaurant.
Yeah, the
It's at
spaghetti
Factory.
Yeah.
So this is what Chris always, and I think you probably still do it, actually.
I hated sauce,
Yeah.
but when we'd be at places, I wouldn't ask for no sauce.
Yeah.
I would just take the noodle and just slurp it up, but
Yes.
close my lips so tightly around
Yeah.
the noodle that the sauce would just come flying off.
Exactly. So he always had like sauce like splashing out the sides of his mouth, and so his mouth. So he always looked like that. Or you would take a napkin and wipe the noodle off.
Individual
Yeah.
noodle.
And it was really embarrassing when we'd be at the restaurant and there's a pile of mess of napkins.
I still do that with pizza.
I know.
So there you go. Now you know a little bit more about me.
Though he hasn't changed much in 20 years.
What was Fetus Chris's most exasperating habit?
Well, you had a lot. He's so ADHD that I couldn't keep him on task for anything. And
Homework was a nightmare.
Oh my gosh, it took 3 hours. He's in like 2nd grade and it would take 3 hours to do his homework. I'm like, are you kidding? I couldn't get you to focus. And I tried like one of those cubby things.
Oh yeah, I remember
the
that.
cardboard 3-way stand to put around you to just
block everything
out the distractions. And he would be doodling on his page. Because your page would be full of doodling. So it's like, where's the even, you know.
Except for the little answer
Except for the
box.
answers, you know. You want me to do homework? You want me to actually like do the questions? But I got this great story of stick figures.
I would. I draw comic book
Yeah.
panels.
Oh my gosh.